Let's take these 3 kids' movie posters and turn them into your worst nightmare. Starting with Garfield. First, let's clean up the background and import Garfield. I'll use select subject to cut him out. But I want him looking straight at the camera, so we're gonna need a new head. And for this poster, let's assume lasagna is not the only thing Garfield's been eating. So I'm cutting out a mouse and fitting it onto Garfield. That doesn't look great, so let's erase his face completely. There's this older Garfield movie where he looks very creepy, so I'm borrowing those eyes and placing them here. And while we're at it, let's make them red. If you're wondering what he's been eating, here's a clue. But we still need to blend the dog's ear with the rest. I know exactly what you guys want me to do, so I'm painting all these red blobs, adding shadows and highlights. But I can't stop here. Let's say he was a messy eater and add a drip on Odie's ear. Actually, let's just splatter suspicious red liquid everywhere. Now all we need is a title. And this is the horror version of Garfield. But this is easily the goofiest poster in the video, because we're still turning Dracula into an actual vampire in the last poster. But before that, let's make Super Mario Bros. Terrifying. So there is this Super Mario Galaxy movie that is coming out this year, but what if they adapted Luigi's Mansion instead? First thing first, let's get Luigi. He's gonna need a body and the rest of his chin. I'm not a fan of this pose, so I'm puppet warping his arm and getting rid of the old one. Now we obviously need the vacuum from the game, so I'm importing it and warping the straps to fit Luigi. But we're missing the most important part. Let's use select subject. So let's waste 20 minutes of my life cutting this out manually.
2,000 years later.
Now I can warp it properly and make sure it actually sits in Luigi's hand. And by the way, if you don't subscribe, Luigi is gonna vacuum your soul. There's still something off with Luigi's face because of the flashlight in the original poster, but I'm pretty sure level adjustments and a mask can fix that.
Nice job, team.
You've probably noticed that the lighting on the head and the body doesn't match, so we need to fix that. Now we need a background, which I tediously perspective warp to kinda match Luigi. Let's add reflections, some shadows, and then make the whole thing cooler and darker. And we're still missing the scary part. So I grabbed this ghost from the game and adjusted the blending mode to make it sort of transparent. Now let's bring in the Luigi's Mansion title and remove the 3. And then I'll steal the illumination and movie text from the Super Mario Galaxy poster. So this is what would happen if Luigi's Mansion got a movie. Our last poster is Hotel Transylvania. First, let's cut out Dracula, then clean it up with content-aware fill. And this time we're turning Dracula into a proper bloodthirsty vampire. He's gonna need a victim, and Jonathan is perfect for that. Our boy Dracula needs a new mouth, which I'll blend in. And let's give him some more menacing teeth with a drop shadow. His eyes are still way too friendly, so I'm removing the irises and painting new ones in. Now it's time for your favorite part. I'm drawing a lot of tomato sauce dripping from his mouth and all over the teeth, with of course proper lighting. Jonathan also needs a makeover. I found this face that's perfect except for the blue, so I'm desaturating it and recolorizing the skin to match the original. It's basically the same process as restoring old photographs from black and white to color. But Jonathan's been beaten, so let's draw 2 holes. And I guess we could go crazy with the red liquid again. Now we just need a background, and there it is. If you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love to see me make even more cursed posters in that one.